My name's Saif Derzi. I run Property Buys Today. I'm one of the directors. We help people to basically sell their homes within 7 days or less and have cash in their bank guaranteed. What does that mean? That means you've got something that you need to do with your cash that's sat in your property. You need that within a set time frame. We are the people that can support you with that and help you with that. The majority of people, when they're going to market and trying to sell their homes, they have no control over the whole process. So when, how much they're going to get, and basically, is it going to go ahead? And that's the three things that we solve. And that's why we are basically in the business to help people to sell their properties. Majority of people that are coming to us to sell their properties need the element of the security that their transaction is going to go through. They also need the element that they know exactly the time frame of when their transaction is going to go through. They also just want to take all the hassle and stress out of the timing, and a lot of the time they might have chains where they're basically in between chains, and that is quite stressful. If you're trying to line up your property sale and property purchase with someone else's property purchase and sale, and there's 20 other of you in that chain, it only takes one person to break that whole chain, and that's everyone's dreams of buying their new, maybe even dream home, just gone. So a lot of the times they come to us because they can have that guarantee that if they have found their dream home, they can go on to buy it, and they've got the guarantee that they've got that property that they've currently owned sold, and basically within a set time period and with a set time frame as well. Our customer journey is quite simple. As a customer, you go onto our website, you fill in the questionnaire and the form. We then contact you to ask for a few bits of information and details about the property itself. We give you an online valuation within a couple of hours. If you've accepted the online valuation, we then back that up with a physical, what we call RICS surveyor, going out to value the property. Then if you're still happy at that point, we then negotiate, agree the sale, and we can complete in 7 days. The money's in your bank within 7 days beyond that. A lot of the time when a traditional sale is happening, you've got things like searches which are going on. Now, searches can take anything from 30 to 90 days just to get back. We don't get searches done. We basically indemnify the searches, so we put an insurance policy against the searches. So that removes that element of 30 to 90 days straight away. We also take quite a lot more risks than other buyers because we are taking a view on certain things. So we're not raising lots of inquiries and asking lots of questions. We're basically saying, this is the information that we've got. We have to make an informed decision based on the information that we've currently got. Hence why we have to take a risk on certain things. The other part of the process is that the solicitor is working exclusively with us, so they don't have lots of other clients that they're working with, which is taking their mind space away from this case. So every day that they're working on this case. So your case is always prioritized, it's always at the top of the pile because we want to make sure that it's going to get through within 7 days or less. The reason why we set it up to do it this way was we've been through the pain points of trying to sell your property through the traditional methods, and we understand that isn't for everyone. We understood and recognized that there was a gap in the market to try and provide that security, that surety. We went through that process and we quickly understood that there wasn't many options, and the options that were available were pretty bad options because they just weren't doing what they were saying they were going to do. They would chip away right at the last minute, and we basically wanted to change everything. We wanted to say, right, this is what's happening within the industry. We're trying to form something totally different from the industry and actually trying to do exactly what we say we're going to do. If we promise you 7 days, we're doing it in 7 days. Because I understand and I know personally how it feels when you've got something else that's depending on you having the money in 7 days, needing to have that transaction complete and the certainty element of it. That's why we've set things up the way we've set them up. A lot of what we're doing is all about reputation. So reputation is key for us. We built a whole business based on reputation. We built it based on trust as well. And that's why you'll find we are the only company with 5-star reviews in the whole of the market. The reason being is everything that we say is what we do. And there's a consistency element with that. So if we're going to tell you one thing of how quickly we're going to do it or how much you're going to get, you're always going to get that price. You're always going to get that time frame. So we are a cash buying company. And a lot of the times you'll find cash buying companies don't have their own cash. We do. So we have a lot more control over the whole process. We also use the same solicitor that works for us, and it's pretty much what you can call it in-house solicitor. That allows us to have a lot more control over the whole process. We can make the decisions. So we can take a view on things, we can make final decisions. Even if something doesn't tick the boxes as normal, we can go outside of that process. We can make a decision where we take a view on things just to get things moving. So the final decision is always with us, and we are the decision makers. Hence why you always get what you want out of the whole process. This is how we can offer speed and the security element to our customers. So the next steps for you, if you want to get a free valuation on your property, click the button below, fill out the questionnaire about the property details. One of our property experts will give you a free, non-obligatory valuation. It's not a sales call, there's no pressure. They'll be able to give you advice on your specific needs and requirements.